Hi everyone! In today's video, we are diving deep into the most frequently used character in Chinese, the. It's small but powerful. This tiny character, the, shows up everywhere in Chinese, but most learners misunderstand it. Today, I'll teach you how to use the like a native speaker for possession, description, and when to leave it out entirely. So, what is the? Let's take it slow. This little character might not look like much, but it's one of the most important words in the entire Chinese language. In fact, it's used more than any other character, even more than 是, 不, or 我. Out of the 140 most frequently used Chinese characters, the is ranked number one. That's why mastering the is a game changer for your Chinese. The acts like connector, like a little bridge. It links one part of a sentence to another. For example, you have 我 on one side and 游艇 yacht on the other. So when you put together with the, it means 我的游艇. Think of it like a grammatical glue, especially useful when you want to show possession or say who something belongs to. In English, we use apostrophe s or the word of. For example, Tom's book, the name of the city. Chinese does the same with the. Let's take a look at a few more examples. 我的卧室 my bedroom. 他的宠物和 pet. 朋友的父母 a friend's parents. A common mistake made by beginners is that they tend to omit the. For example, when saying my book, instead of saying 我的书, they say 我书, which is a direct translation from English. However, in Chinese, the is essential for showing possession in most cases. Possession isn't the only job the can do. It also used to describe things like saying beautiful girl, bright sun. In Chinese, descriptions go before the noun, just like in English, but we usually need the to connect them. Here's the structure: description plus the plus noun. Let's look at some examples. 炎热的夏天 hot 炎热 hot 夏天 summer hot summer. 我喜欢的电影我 means I or me. 喜欢 is like, 电影 is movie. So the movie I like. Try this mini challenge. How would you say my beautiful cat in Chinese? The food I like. Leave your answers in the comment section. 画画的人是彼得。画画 means drawing. 人 is person. So the person who is drawing is Peter. The Chinese character 的 acts as a relative clause to explain who the person is. 他喜欢辣的。喜欢 is like, 辣 is spicy. The Chinese character 的 after 辣 means spicy one or spicy food. It's very common in Chinese to just omit the noun if it is something known. So the full sentence would be 他喜欢辣的食物 or 辣的菜。丝的比较贵，丝 is silk, 比较 is more, 贵 is expensive. So the sentence 丝的比较贵 means the silk one is more expensive. So this is a case of nominalization. 丝的, the one made of silk. 的 turns the noun 丝 into a noun phrase, the silk one. 的 can also function as a past tense marker, highlighting actions completed in the past. For example, 他昨天来的美国。昨天 means yesterday, 来 means come, 美国 is America. So he came to America yesterday. So this 的 emphasizes completion. Now let us compare these two sentences. 他昨天来的美国. He came to America yesterday. And 他昨天来美国. He came to America yesterday. So what are the differences? The sentence 他昨天来的美国. This character 的 is used to emphasize that action has been completed, plus the truth of time, meaning this person already arrived and it was yesterday, not any other time. Whereas 他昨天来美国 is just a neutral description of an event and simply stating that he came to America yesterday. There's no emphasis. Now let us look at some special structures that include 的, where 的 plays a role, but the meaning is more idiomatic or structural. These are super common in everyday Chinese. And once you recognize them, they will make your listening and speaking feel much more natural. The first one is the 是, the sentence structure. We have actually covered the 是, the structure in more detail in another video. Feel free to check it out if you are interested. Second one is 的话，下雨的话就留在家里。下雨 means raining, 留 is stay, 家里 is at home. So 下雨的话就留在家里 means if it rains, then stay at home. 的话 in this sentence adds a conditional meaning. It's something like the English if. It attaches after the condition clause. Next is fixed expressions using 的. Some phrases just always include 的, not for grammar, but because they have become set phrases or idioms. For example, 是的, like or as if. 它像海豚似的在池里游泳。海豚 is dolphin. 池里 means pool. 游泳 is swim. So he swims in the pool like a dolphin. So when not to use 的, here's where learners get stuck. Sometimes you don't need 的 at all. For example, some nouns, adjectives, verbs, and phrases can directly modify a noun without using the character 的. Adding 的 would seem unnecessary and clumsy. For example, 东南亚地区. 东南亚 means Southeast Asia. 地区 means region. So when you're talking about or referring to a fixed region name, you do not need 的. You do not say 东南亚的地区. This is wrong. 发达国家. 发达 means developed. 国家 is country. So when it is an adjective noun compound, you do not use 的. You do not say 发达的国家. This is wrong. In spoken Chinese, when referring to someone or some place, native speakers often don't add 的 after personal pronouns. This is simply a habitual usage. For example, 我爸 my father You don't say 我的爸, this is wrong. 我们家, our house. You don't say 我们的家, you omit 的。你们学校, your school. You don't say 你们的学校. These are natural spoken forms without 的, used for close relationships or tight noun phrases. When monosyllabic adjectives modify nouns, 的 is often omitted as well. For example, 彼得在大公司上班。大公司 means big company. 上班 means working. So Peter is working at a big company. As 大 is a monosyllabic adjective, so you do not use 的 after 大. You do not say 大的公司。上海的老房子很值钱。上海 means Shanghai in China. 老房子 means old houses. 值钱 very valuable. So the old houses in Shanghai are very valuable. So for this case, as 老, just as the previous example, is a monosyllabic adjective, so we do not add 的 after 老. We do not say 上海的老的房子很值钱. This is very redundant and unnatural in spoken Chinese. Now you know how to use 的 and when to leave it out to sound more natural. If you learned something new, give the video a like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment using 的 in a sentence. Ready to go deeper? Watch my video on 是 the sentence structure to learn how Chinese speakers emphasize the how, when, and where of past actions. 再见。